It's a pretty cold day here in Nashville and I do not want to be outside mowing the grass today. Thankfully, somebody was kind enough to send me a robotic, self-driving, battery-powered lawnmower that I've just spent 10 minutes mapping about a half an acre of my yard. This bad boy can do 2.5 acres and they do different models. Well, let's hit the go button and see what it can do. Here we go. Locate the charging station while the robot is charging. Do not stand in front of it. Okay. Oh. It's doing its own thing. Start mapping the task area. To accurately align the task area with the actual lawn, please control the robot to drive along the perimeter for 1 circle. Oh, dude. I've got little controllers on my screen. Yeah. I've got to map the whole area with the robot. I'm going to go straight across. I'm going to go all the way up to the fence. And yes, it is freezing out here today, which is why I'm wrapped up. Welcome to Tennessee. That's it. I got one button, dude. So the app is pretty cool. There are setting options here. You can change the speed. Obviously, if you make it go faster, it does take some battery life and it takes a lot. So you've got to find the balance there. You can also adjust the cutting height. We started at 4. This is our first cut after Christmas and the whole holiday period. It's still pretty cold in Nashville. We're a little early, but we wanted to play because it came. And that's what boys like to do when they get toys. So I'm down at 3 inches right now and already I can hear it cutting and I can see that it's actually cutting. We don't like to cut this too low. This is pasture land, right? This is the burned down mansion. You've probably seen the videos on the channel. This was 150 acres of pasture land. So this is not a well manicured yard at all. It's pretty level, but it's not like yard level. And this thing's handling it. Like, I mean, it's tracking over everything. It's cutting where it's supposed to be cutting. We haven't had any stumbles. It hasn't jammed on anything. It hasn't stopped on anything. It's gone over some twigs and things and it's managed to do that okay. This thing's just going along and I mean, it's been mowing for about 10 to 15 minutes. It's done 3% of my half acre that I mapped. It's gone 19 minutes and it says it's got 190 minutes left to go. So I don't know that it's going to get to do the whole half acre on this one charge since I turned the speed up. On its slower speed, it said it had about 490 minutes. So by me making it quicker, I took off over half the battery life. But of course, it's going to make its way to its base station, do its own thing charging, and then carry on. So I mean, I literally think I can go inside and get some hot chocolate instead of being out here freezing my bollocks off, and I can just leave this thing cutting the grass and come back in an hour or two and it's probably going to be done. So this is the antenna. It's kind of a 2-part setup. You've got the base station where it charges. That has its own power cord and it needs to plug in. We've actually got it about 15 feet away right now because we did a temporary setup just so we could get playing. This is part 2. This is going to go in the ground and stay there. This antenna and this little antenna coming down is going to send a signal to it. So we pulled it away from the barn a little bit just to make sure there was nothing blocking. And this is communicating with the mower so it knows its way around and does its magic. But like, it's been flawless. It's working great. Everything is as it should be. I mean, I bet it didn't take me 5 minutes to put it together. These 2 pieces screwed together, this screwed in the top. It was super straightforward, super easy. The mower had a couple little parts that you had to screw onto the thing. 10 minutes tops, set up, and then we left it charging. I mean, I don't know that it gets much easier than that. I'm like genuinely impressed. Okay, so we just hit end because I'm really cold in case you hadn't picked up on that little hint. It's freezing right now. And here it comes. You see all the little lines? I don't know if you can see them, but they look really cute. And they are straight. Like, it has definitely striped the lawn a little bit for us here, but it's making its way back to the charging station. There's even options in the app. You can schedule this, connect it to Alexa, connect it to Google. So you could say, hey, mow the yard every Wednesday at 9 a.m. or 2 p.m. or whatever. Don't mow on rainy days. It's got a GPS built in to the mower itself. That's how it knows where it's at. It's a mix, I think, of GPS. Bluetooth connects to the phone, and then it has the antenna as well. I think it's going to go all the way to its starting point, and then it's going to turn and come back to home base, is what I'm hoping. My Mammotion robot mower. I'm pretty surprised. Honestly, I had very low expectations, okay? This thing has definitely blown me away. We mapped about 1/2 acre. Adjustable speed, adjustable height, works off a combo of Bluetooth to control from your phone. The app's pretty flawless. It hooked up to satellite, no problem, and GPS controlled it through the yard. I mean, this will absolutely mow your yard for you without you lifting a finger. If you've got nice, smooth, manicured lawns, I imagine something like this is going to be flawless. My yard, like I said, it's a little bit more pasture land, so a little bumpy, a little rough. It still handled it just fine. This model will do 2.5 acres. They have different models. You can get smaller. I think this was the biggest one I could see when we were choosing. My yard's about 5, so we wanted to go and test a larger one. Obviously, the cost varies. Links are down below. If you go with a smaller model, obviously it's a little bit less expensive. Bigger model, a little bit more. Yes, it's a few $1,000s. To never have to come outside and mow the yard, to sit in my window drinking hot cocoa on a cold day like today while my little robot does its thing for me and all I gotta do is come out and do some edges. Yeah, I could live with that.